It's Week 9 of the NFL. We'll get a look at Joe Burrow. He's going to have to air it out plenty this week. It's the Bengals and the Raiders on EA Sports.
We're in a city built on 7 hills, and the fans hoping to see 7 points on the board early. We're at Cincinnati's Paycor Stadium. Thanks so much for joining us, everybody. Up here in the booth, I'm Kate Scott alongside Brock Heward. And Brock, now that we're into the November portion of our season, we've got a pretty good picture of who both of these teams, at least who we expect these teams to be from here on out.
Yeah, no.
We've reached the halfway mark of the regular season. A lot of work left to do as we're away in Week 9. Starting from the 5. And look at this return. The tackle's made, so this drive will begin at the 34-yard line. So here come the Bengals, ready for their opening drive. They're led out by a motivated player coming off an injury, one of the game's great young QBs, Joe Burrow.
Kate, he's had some time to work past their last game, and he needed every second of it. A 4-interception game isn't easy for anybody to move on from, even for the shortest of memories. He's got to get his head right this week. This team needs him to deliver.
He swarms in the middle. This gets maybe a yard. That's Sheldon Rankins in on the stop. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. Burrow out of the shotgun. Short pass brought in. Decent gain here, but short of the first. The rookie out of Alabama, they're on the tackle. On the option, here's Mixon. And his short gain gets them a new set of downs.
That is your old school meat and potatoes call right there. Don't even think about throwing it. Just rush it ahead and get what you need.
Option headed to the left on 1st down. And he's into the front for a gain of about 2.
I can promise you, that's not what it looked like on the practice field nor on the whiteboard. Typically, QB run is going to net you a whole lot more yardage than that. But let's give some credit. Strong effort by that defensive front who contained a play that typically goes for a whole lot more.
And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. Now their opening drive certainly going according to plan, Brock. It's a new set of downs at the 27. On 1st down, here's Burrow. Getting out to his left. He takes it himself. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets him up with 1st and goal.
Obviously, a defense wants to take away all the reads and prevent any kind of big throw for the 1st down. Fine. Well, this QB, he'll just lower his head and gash the defense with one of the biggest runs of the game.
This drive has been excellent. A few shots now. It's starting with 6 as they come up on it. 1st and goal. Mixon. Crosses the goal line for the Cincinnati touchdown. The Bengals finish up an excellent opening series. It's a Joe Mixon touchdown. Well, he couldn't ask for a better start to a game than that. The offense taking it all the way down the field and finishing with 6.
These opening drives, Kate, are such tone setters. It is why every offense loves to script their first 15 plays, right? Everybody knows what's coming. Allows you during the practice week to get into rhythm, but even better when you're that sharp, that crisp, and you finish off and get the early lead.
That one splits the uprights. And the Bengals will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Here's McPherson on to handle the kickoff. Cordero Patterson now to return. And look at this return. And he manages the 35 before they can stop him. So out head the Raiders for their first possession. They're led out by the 7th-year pro, comeback player of the year contender last season in Baker Mayfield.
And he wonders, he's about to take his first snap today. Yeah, he took care of the football last week, Kate. That was great, no interceptions. But just the 1 touchdown. Be curious if he cranks up that aggressive knob today.
Coming out throwing is Baker. And his first offering of the game winds up incomplete. Looking for his wide receiver there. And that'll bring up second down. First carry for the versatile vet Cordero Patterson. They're working a couple of yards past the line. B.J. Hill, the one to bring him down. Extra DB out there for the Bengals. Third down coming. Baker now from the gun. Forced out to his right. Oh, he's going to run for it. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And that's good for a Raiders first.
That's one of those occasions when you're sitting in the pocket and you're just looking for that escape valve. And then when you get it, you get space to run, and you get a first down. That's a big bonus for the quarterback.
Now the first carry for Nick Chubb. And he powers through the middle for a gain of 4.
That is just a good, solid run right there. I know, it's pretty basic commentary, but sometimes football can be basic. It keeps you on schedule, that kind of yards per carry, and you move the sticks.
Escapes the sack. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory.
It's one of those situations, not much to be had there, no matter what he did with the ball. Even if he scraped a positive gain out of it, that's still a win and a confidence builder for this defense.
He'll get this complete to Chubb. And this one's worked down to the 33 before being stopped. They get 13 on the pickup. And that's a Vegas first down.
This dude's just simply got a nose for the marker no matter how they get him the ball, Kate. Hand it to him, and he sniffs out that first down. Get it to him on a screen, and it's no different. He surges ahead and keeps this drive moving.
Great opening drive continues. First and 10 at the 33. Chubb on the give, headed left. And they bring him down, but there's a flag on the field. So they catch the illegal block in the back, Brock, and that's rare that we see the clipping call. It's a dangerous play. It's rightfully going to back up this offense. So the penalty backs him up. Here's a first and 20. They give inside to Chubb. And he's able to get this to the 32 before going down.
Even though that run did not net them a first down, I can promise you this, Kate. I promise you. I know how it works. They're going to circle that one. They're going to remember that one. And when they need some key yards on the ground, they'll come back to that call later.
And he got it real close, but stopped just about a yard or so shy of that first down. Here we go, third and less than a yard. Mayfield now from the gun. That's knocked away by a defender, incomplete. That one doesn't make it beyond the line. And that leaves them with a decision to make on 4th and short. Daniel Carlson out to try this Raiders field goal. This one from an even 40 yards out. And that one is good. A little longer, but no problem at all. And it's dropped back down now to a 4-point game.
A dependable kicker, man. That is a coach's best friend. Saves him so much stress to have a guy he can really trust to go out and hit it from that distance consistently. Because from that far out, no kick is a guarantee.
And this drive will start inside the 25. Cincinnati headed back out for its second drive now. And so far, they've executed exactly how they drew it up, Brock. Early lead, no points allowed, and a chance now to seize control of the game on their second possession.
And Kate, generally, offenses love to script their first 10 to 15 plays. Well, this entire game script is playing out just the way they want to.
After a good pickup, they're set up with second and short. Burrow from the gun. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Trayvon Merrick has it. And forget the interception. He makes this a pick-6 touchdown. That play, Brock, that play was beautiful. Not just making the interception, but then seeing the return slowly come together in front of him as he took it all the way to the house.
Yeah, I think even for us up here in the booth, it looked like a scene out of a movie, didn't it? Starts running
Yep.
it back, scans the field for a lane, then the blocks come just in the nick of time to wipe out the would-be tacklers, and he's got open space and nothing but the end zone in front of him.
Carlson adds the extra point. And the Raiders push their lead to 3. A quick chance at redemption after that pick six as it's sent away. On the return, here's Jones. He's stopped on the return at the 27. Out comes the offense for the Bengals. And they didn't have much time to recover from that pick six. Need short memories here as they head back out. Now begin with a run by Mixon. Solid 4-yard gain there, and now they've got 2nd and 6 coming up.
You know, Kate, these are some of the little hidden plays in a game, right? Doesn't look like a whole lot on the stat sheet, but A, it gets you good yardage, B, it sets up your play action, and C, most importantly, keeps that defense guessing.
Connects with Wiley, and he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
That pitch and catch won't show up as a big play on the stat sheet, but it gives his own defense a little time to rest. It gives an offensive coordinator a new set of downs to work with.
Caught by McLaughlin. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. It's a 24-yard gash, and it gives them the first down.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
You're set up at the 35 now. First and 10, a run to Mixon. And he's able to power this forward, but they stop him after 2 yards.
You know, Kate, I like to call these body blows. Body blows. You got to be committed to running the football. Even if it doesn't move the chains, I guarantee you that wear and tear will pay dividends later.
And that's good for a gain of 5. Sent down by Cody Barton. Chance to move the chains here on 3rd and 4. Burrow throwing out of the pistol. Complete beyond the marker. And he's brought down, but there's some laundry on the field. Well, he had a chance to pull up and avoid the hit, Brock, but we knew the outcome from the moment he decided not to and made contact. That flag came out. So that connection for a first will bring us to the end of the first. Just a field goal separates these two. We're back to Paycor Stadium right after this. We're all set to bring you the second quarter. The Bengals well within striking distance. First down, Burrow to throw. Has it down close. And he'll go down shy of the end zone. They mark him at the 4. Still chances to get these final 4 yards. It's 2nd and goal. Out of the shotgun, Burrow. Flushed out of the puck. And he will score. It's a Cincinnati touchdown. The Bengals take a second quarter lead. Joe Burrow with the touchdown. Great play by the QB there, Brock. The play broke down. He didn't have much of a choice other than to escape and improvise. And in the end, turned out to be the best call he could have made.
It is such a necessary tool in today's NFL for that QB to put right in his tool belt, Kate. You know, in my day, you could be a blacksmith. Right? You just do the job and stay in the pocket. Not anymore. You got to be an artist. And you got to be an artist that can create when things break down. And that's big time to get a touchdown out of it as well.
Here's McPherson on to handle the kickoff. Here's a return from the 7. And pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. And he has just shredded NFL defenses so far this season. You can see he's sitting 2nd right now across the league in rushing yards. Baker now off the play fake. Headed out right. Trying to get away from the pressure, but he can't, and they drop him. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
I'm not sure that deficit's going anywhere anytime soon. If anything, this is a defense that sees their offense creating not a ton of separation on the board, knowing they've got to shoulder the load. And sacks like that go a long ways towards doing it.
Let's see what they dial up on a 2nd and very long. Trying again following the sack. Did not like what he was seeing, Brock, and he just hurls this one away.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
Complete out to the right side. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
Feet and eyes, Kate. Feet and eyes. They so often tell the story of every position on the field. When that quarterback's feet and eyes move to his secondary read, and so often it's a tight end, well, it's incumbent on that defense to fly to the ball. You want to make that tackle, force the fourth down? It took a great defensive effort to do it.
And little to nothing on that return as the coverage team gets to him. 65 yards on the punt there. And it'll be Bengals football. 1st and 10 now from the 30. Running with Mixon out of the gun. Jukes one defender. And he found some running room for a nice gain. Call it 7 yards, and now they'll have 2nd down and 3.
Brings up 2nd and 3.
Keeping it with Mixon. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
Well, looky here. You don't even have to worry now about a 3rd down call as that run moves the sticks. Now that call you had ready, though, you can recycle it. Save it for later for that next 3rd down coming.
A flag's down as he stops. Looks like this one's on the offense. So they catch the illegal block in the back, Brock, and that's rare that we see the clipping call. It's a dangerous play. It's rightfully going to back up this offense. So backed up a bit following the penalty. It's 1st and 20. Burrow to the air now. Short pass caught by his tight end. And he'll have a small 4-yard chunk there. Trayvon Merrick there for the stop. Everyone's prepped. It's 2nd down now.
At the 37-yard line.
Out of the shotgun, a give to Mixon. And he rips off good yardage, but it will not move the chains.
Well, that doesn't net a 1st down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
3rd and short, it's Burrow. That's caught for the 1st. And they're going to haul him down just shy of the 40. Pickup of 12 on that play. And it'll be 1st down, Bengals.
That's what we call situational football. You spend all week working on your nickel passing game package to take advantage of 3rd downs just like that.
First and 10 now. Here's Burrow. And he's there to send that one away, incomplete.
The ability to track the ball, right? Ball skills isn't just knocking it away, and that's a beautiful job there, Kate. But ball skills is also being able to track a ball on a deeper throw like that. If he doesn't swat it away, we're looking at a huge gain.
And it's good yardage, but they tackle him short of the sticks. And it's a nickel look by the Raiders. 3rd down coming up. To throw again, it's Burrow. Searches from the pocket. And the defender redirects that deep shot. Nicely done, incomplete.
You know, a couple of my favorite nicknames, Kate, over the last decade in football. The Legion of Boom, obviously, out in Seattle. But how about the no-fly zone that was cooking in Denver? That right there, that is a no-fly zone. Trying to make the play in the end zone, and a beautiful job by the defender to knock it away.
That was the biggest 3-yard gain you're going to see, because instead of a turnover on downs, Brock, it gets them a 1st. They'll throw it again. Pearsall on the slant. He's corralled after a modest 4-yard gain. Terrion Arnold in on the stop. 2nd and 6 coming up here.
At the 26-yard line.
Play action now, Burrow. And that was just a little bit too low to be brought in.
You really want those throws to be like clockwork for your offense. Every team needs to hit passes in that short to intermediate range to effectively move the ball.
On 3rd down, here's Burrow. Brought in right side. And they have this well into the red zone now at the 15. It's a gain of 12 there. And it sets up a Cincinnati first down.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a first down.
All right, all set up now. 1st and 10. Oh, a little movement along the line there. That's going to cost the defense 5 yards.
Neutral zone infraction, defense.
So he jumped too early, and that's going to cost him 5 yards.
Still first down.
So they'll only need 5 now after that neutral zone infraction penalty. Running it after the penalty. And this one's stopped at the 3-yard line. It's a 6-yard gain. That sets up 1st and goal.
The humble 5 to 6 yard gain on the ground. Not a huge gain, not a game-changing play by any means, but one that keeps you on schedule and takes some of the starch out of that front 7.
And that one's incomplete, but boy, are they lucky it wasn't intercepted. That was a risky shot, but fortunately, they still have 2nd down coming up. Here's Burrow. And he's going to score. Touchdown, Cincinnati! The Bengals now lead by 10. It's a Jamar Chase touchdown. Slant route, as it does so many times every game we call, Brock. Paying dividends. Made that touchdown look a lot easier than it was.
An uncontested release that close to the end zone spells disaster for a defense every time, Kate. You got to have a whole lot more physicality at the point of attack because a QB is always going to be looking for that short little slant near the goal line.
Here's McPherson on to handle the kickoff. Patterson now to return it. Finds some space. He's past the 30. They track him down, but a nice return in the end there, Brock. He's up to the 38. Out comes Las Vegas on offense. They find themselves down 21-10 as they take over. A good starting spot for the Raiders as they come up 1st and 10. Shotgun snap for Mayfield. His pass caught by Allen. And they'll make the stop up at the 46-yard line.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up 2nd and very manageable and creates space to take that shot downfield.
From the 46. It's into the hands of Chubb. And he won't salvage that. It's a loss on the play.
That just might be a throw he regretted as soon as you let it go. I know that feeling. He was doing all he could to find a completion down the field, but they were all over that check down and ready to turn it into a negative play.
We're to the 2-minute warning from the jungle. The Raiders driving. 3rd and short, Mayfield. That's taken in by Tucker. And he's able to get this down to the 36. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that first down.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. And a lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
Into the hands of Tucker, complete. This is ahead for about 5. Jermaine Pratt with the play defensively. All right, here we go, 2nd down. Mayfield to throw again. Gets this one to Cordero Patterson. He gets forward, and that's about 4 yards. DJ Reed brings him down that time.
That's a defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to 3rd down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular, when the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep him short of the sticks.
And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. First down from the red zone. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up. Throwing again is Baker. He'll get this to Tucker. And he's brought down a little short. No, actually they do give him the 10-yard line. Looking to throw on 3rd and 1. Complete beyond the marker. And he'll go down shy of the end zone. They mark him at the 4. Baker throwing again. Almost had 6, but can't find him in the end zone. Incomplete. Thought he had a touchdown there. And it'll be 2nd and goal. Still a couple of shots at this one. And he rips this one out and over the back of the end zone. Incomplete. They've held him out twice. Here we go. 3rd and goal. Mayfield now from the gun. And he rips this one out and over the back of the end zone. Incomplete.
QBs, well, they're a lot like the great shooters in the NBA. Hey, listen, sometimes you're going to miss. You just got to shake it off and keep shooting away.
And it is good. No problems there on the shorter attempt. And that brings the deficit back within a score, 8 points.
Okay, one of the areas that kickers and quarterbacks are similar, they want to get into rhythm, and no better way to feel good and get into that rhythm and start a game 2 for 2 as a kicker.
And he opts not to bring this one out, so they're going to enjoy some good starting field position from the 30.
1st and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
Yep, as expected, they go to the ground to start this one off. And he doesn't get much there on what turns out to be the final play of the half. We've hit halftime here in Cincinnati. The Bengals carrying a lead into the locker room. Now it's down to Florida, where Jonathan Coachman is standing by in Orlando for the EA Sports Halftime Report.
All right, Kate, we'll get back to you and Brock in a bit. For now, plenty of early action in the 1 o'clock Eastern window to get you caught up on. So let's get to it. We'll start up at Highmark Stadium, just outside of Buffalo, where it was the Bills who pick up the victory at home. Brian Thomas, a touchdown catch in the victory. We saw a strong first half out of the quarterback, Joe Burrow. He had a touchdown both in the air and on the ground to help push his guys into the lead at the break. These two teams heading out of the tunnel, and we're ready to get back to it. For the call of the second half, here is the great Kate T. Scott. Kate?
Thanks so much for the look around the league, Coach. But now it's time to turn our attention back to this one as we begin the 3rd quarter. He fields it from the 8. And this return gets to the 30 before he stopped. The Raiders and this running back headed back out for a new series. And you can see with the stats there, such a weapon for this offense to utilize week in and week out. 1st and 10 now from the 30. They begin the drive with Chubb. And as they bring him down, let's check the penalty flag.
Illegal block in the back. Offense.
So they catch the illegal block in the back, Brock, and that's rare that we see the clipping call. It's a dangerous play. It's rightfully going to back up this offense. From the gun, Mayfield. And the Bengals are too much. They take him down. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
Yeah, this is a time where offensively you got to regroup. You got to get in that huddle. You know, quarterback is the most important leadership position. Everyone's looking at you. And as a QB, after taking a sack like that, golly, you got to flush it, instill some confidence, and move this ball forward.
They really need some chunk yardage here on 2nd down. Another try following the sack. Escapes out to the left. Now here he goes. And he slides to a stop after a great run, but still not quite enough for that 1st down. This offense looking to convert as they come up on 3rd down. Running back sent in motion left. just huck this one into row C, and some lucky fan is going to haul in a heck of a souvenir. No luck finding his receiver that time. So that brings up 4th and long. The Raiders bringing out the punting unit. He broke 50 on his first punt and looks to have done the same here. And he's brought down before the return gets far. The Bengals and running back Joe Mixon headed out for their next series. They've certainly had no issues scoring, but their opponents have been right there with them, so they could really use some more points on this drive. First down, Burrow to throw. That one falls to the turf, couldn't hang on, it's incomplete. Looking for his wide receiver there. So second down coming up. Burrow out of the shotgun. He's on the move. He can run it. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first.
Well, there was no sense in taking a risk down the field when a first down was just a run away. They'll get to reset now and figure out just how they want to attack a new set of downs.
On first down, here's Burrow, finding Pearson. And he made a bid for midfield there, but stopped on his own side at the 49. 2nd and 3 now. Staying between the tackles with Mixon. And he has it to the 42 before they make the stop. That's a pickup of 9. And it'll be first down, Bengals. Burrow throwing out of the pistol. Completes this one to Chase. And he'll be brought down at about the 29. They'll come up 1st and 10.
That's another Bengals first down.
Short side option here. He's running left. Good running here. He's across the 15. And he'll bring it into the end zone. Touchdown, Cincinnati. The Bengals push their lead further to start the half. Joe Burrow with the touchdown. His 3rd total score in this game. Well, we all knew somebody was running with it there, and when the defender started flowing towards the back, he made the right call that he would be the one to run it in.
Yeah, he sure did. I think if he hands that off, this play does not end in a touchdown, but in a collision for his running back.
Yeah.
So not only is that running back thinking his quarterback, the rest of the guys are celebrating for that decision.
That one right down the middle. And the Bengals lead by 15 now. Here's McPherson on to handle the kickoff. Patterson now to return it. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. The Vegas offense getting set for another drive now. They were only on the field for 3 plays their prior series, Brock. Let's see what changes they make to take over here. First down, here's Baker. Jones reels it in. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. That chunk worth a nice 21 yards. And that's good for a Raiders first. Now there's the flag. Looks like the jump came from the left side of the line. There was a blitz coming, and that got somebody to panic and jump early. It cost him 5 yards. They'll run here following the penalty. And he'll bowl his way ahead for a 4-yard pickup. Now after the run, we see some trainers headed out for an injured player who was shaken up. Back to the line they go. It's second down. Here's Baker. This one is hit by a defender and winds up incomplete. Clean breakup on that throw. So now it's going to be 3rd and long. Baker now. And even on third down, he sees no choice other than to get rid of it. Not the play they wanted. It's going to be fourth down.
So many coaches love third downs, and they practice them so much, Kate. Why? Because they're the money down in the NFL. Whether it's a close game already out of hand, coaches know got to execute and convert on these third downs.
The Bengals and Joe Burrow all set to take over. And his effectiveness hasn't been limited to what he can do with his arm this season. On that last drive, he reached a significant mark for his efforts on the ground as well. A give to Mixon up the middle. He's only going to manage to get back to the line. Sent down by Cody Barton. Call it no gain on that run, and they face 2nd and 10.
2nd and 10 at the 25-yard line.
On the ground again with Mixon. He gets it ahead, winds up with about 3. Terrion Arnold in on the stop. They come to the line here, and this is 3rd and 6.
It's a gain of 3. Brings up 3rd and 6.
Out of the shotgun, Burrow. Brought in by Chase near the sideline. And he's out of bounds beyond the 35-yard line. 8 yards on the gain, and the drive continues forward.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum and keep that defense on its heels.
First down, ball at the 36. Burrow from the gun. Hits him on the out route. And this almost ended worse, but he gets a yard out of it. Terrion Arnold in on the stop. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9.
At the 37-yard line.
Play action now, Burrow. Finds his man, Chase. And he's tackled with markers down. This one should be on the defense.
Foul. Roughing the passer. Defense.
Always a point of emphasis, right? Protecting the quarterbacks, and that play is going to draw the flag every time. 1st and 10 now. Here's Burrow. He's taking a shot towards the end zone. And disaster averted. He knocks away the deep ball, incomplete. Couldn't connect on first. It's 2nd down. To throw again, it's Burrow. Can't connect over the middle. It's incomplete.
Well covered on that play. Really not a large window for him to sneak that throw in.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down. Burrow. That throw's knocked away and incomplete. 4th down coming up.
I know a DB in the stat sheet loves to see INT and not PBU, but as soon as he realized a pick wasn't possible, he does the next best thing and knocks it away.
A 51-yard attempt.
And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And it's a 3-score game now, an 18-point lead.
A lot of them may make it look automatic, but you get this deep, and those field goals are far from a certainty. It took all his concentration, every bit of his strength, to send that puppy through.
Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. Now the Raider offense headed back to the field. They're running out of time to get this game into a more manageable spot, Brock. We've got a 3-score deficit, and we're in quarter number 3. Man in motion here. Baker now off the play fake. And that's going to be knocked away, incomplete.
You know, ball skills are not just a selling point for receivers entering the draft. Teams want defenders, especially in this day and age of the passing game, who can make plays on the ball, too, especially on these deeper throws. He doesn't swat that one away. We could be looking at a huge game.
Chubb brings it in. Has some daylight through the 40. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. A big play, 23 yards to move those chains.
So many cool fundamentals on display right there, Kate. Look the ball into your hands, number 1. Don't turn your eyes away from it before it gets to you. And then when you've got that catch secured, snap that head forward and find that space upfield to turn a good play into a great play.
Mayfield on 1st and 10. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Logan Wilson has it. And the Bengals will take over as he records his first interception of our season. Well, we're going to pause here, and for good reason. One of the Raiders was injured on that play and is being tended to. 1st and 10, ball set up at the 48. Burrow back to throw. Pearsall there to grab it. And he's able to reach the 40 on that play. After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short. Now the give to Mixon. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
You know, coach gets in that QB's headset, probably told his offense and his QB, listen, I don't want to see a 3rd down on this possession. Or something kind of like that. Whatever version he told him, it worked.
Now Burrow. That's taken in by Samuel. And he gets this down to the 13-yard line. It goes as a gain of 19 yards. And it sets up a Cincinnati first down.
I love throwing on 1st down. And when you see a 1st down pass just like that, it's taking advantage of a matchup you plan for, and you go out and execute.
Up to the line, and they're set. 1st and 10. From the red zone now. That one's incomplete over the middle. That was Jamar Chase he was looking for there. And now it's 2nd down. Looking to throw, Burrow. Escapes the pocket. Ooh, look at this, here he goes. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs.
When a play breaks down, every once in a while, you got to be able to make a play with your legs. His offense counts on that ability to evade pressure and occasionally make plays just like that one.
Mixon. And that's only 1 yard up the middle. Gonna be 2nd down. So we're through 3 here. It's not quite over yet, but it'd take a pretty miraculous comeback. We've got a 3-score game as we get set to start the 4th quarter. Another chance to get that lone yard. Here's 2nd and goal. Defense showing blitz. Burrow. And he will score. It's a Cincinnati touchdown. The Bengals keep adding to that 4th quarter lead. Ricky Pearsall with the touchdown. They were throwing for it there, and they didn't care who knew about it, Brock. And it turns out, hey, nothing was going to stop him either.
Yeah, there's something about an empty formation. You are declaring to a defense, other than QB draw, this ball is going to be in the air. But at the same time, you also force the defense's hand. There's only so many coverages they can play, and they just exposed them.
That one splits the uprights. And the Bengals continue piling on to this lead. Here's McPherson on to handle the kickoff. Return coming from the 6. He stopped on the return at the 27. The Raiders have their offense back out there. They are coming off their first interception of the game. This drive now a chance to rebuild some confidence. They're out and set, 1st and 10. Looking to throw here and shake off that previous INT. That's taken in by Tucker. And he's up to the 35-yard line as they reel him in. After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short. Baker now from the gun. Couldn't bring it in over the middle, incomplete. Was hoping to get that one to Keenan Allen, but still plenty of options left on 3rd and short. Mayfield now from the gun. And once again, they can't connect. No luck finding his receiver that time. And that brings up 4th and short. They're going to run for it with Chubb. And he's caught behind the line for a loss. And that run won't come close. That's a turnover on downs.
And what a battle of wills we just got to see. Fighting in the trenches on a 4th down run. Trying to play conservative, keep it on the ground to power it across, but there was no overcoming a front, just as equally motivated to get off the field.
The Bengals are being led back out there on offense by their quarterback. And this is some quality film review right here. Look at this. Couple of touchdowns, good amount of yards, too. He's been moving them down the field like only he can, putting together quite the game for himself in the process. Ball at the 33 for first down. Running it with Mixon. And they love to see him fighting forward, but he only gets them 3.
Got to be rush hour, Kate, because there's a whole lot of traffic up the middle right there. He ran right into some gridlock, and he could only manage a few yards at most.
From the 30 on second down. On target to his back, Joe Mixon. And he'll get it down to the 24-yard line.
Translatable skills, that's what you call it. So effective as a runner, but those same traits that make him a great runner, adept at getting those yards, well, he translates it now as a receiver in the open field.
And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap first down.
On first down, here's Burrow. He completes it in traffic. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
Every once in a while, it's fine to be conservative on first down, especially when you get enough to stay on schedule and get a little something coming out of it, too.
Burrow out of the shotgun. He brings it in. And he has it down to the 8-yard line on the play. It's a 6-yard gain. That sets up first and goal.
First and goal at the 8-yard line.
They're going to run here. It's Mixon. And he's going to advance them down to the 4-yard line. Still chances to get these final 4 yards. It's second and goal. Here's Burrow. Into the end zone, but someone's able to knock it away. That's incomplete. That throw doesn't lead to 6. And now it'll be third and goal. Throwing is Burrow. Rolling left behind some time. And the ground game works for the touchdown. The Bengals keep running away with this. Joe Burrow with the touchdown. The 5th time he's scored, putting him just 1 off that single-game record. Wow, great work there by the quarterback. The play broke down, didn't really have much of a choice other than to escape and improvise, and in the end, Brock, the best call he could have made.
Yeah, and you can do it in different ways in today's NFL, right? The Tom Brady's just recently retired. He did it with his brain. He did it with his mind, but you've got to be able to improvise, as you said. You got to be able to create when a play breaks down, and when you could put 6 on the board, man, does that infuse your offensive group with confidence.
Here's McPherson on to handle the kickoff. Returning it from the 4. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line. Time for the Raiders offense to hit the field. Their failure on 4th down was answered by a touchdown, so they're really going to need to rebuild some momentum as they take the field once again. First and 10, it's Mayfield. Throwing over the middle, but it's incomplete.
Hey, Kate, I know it's unrealistic to expect a 100% completion rate from anywhere on the field, but in this close, you really shouldn't be missing too many throws. Those need to be borderline automatic.
Second down, Mayfield to pass. This is complete to Schultz. And they're going to bring him down just beyond the 30 at the 31. All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3. Shotgun snap for Mayfield. Complete beyond the marker. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
Good luck defending that short yardage slant. Just not going to happen. There's a reason this is a go-to play for just about any quarterback in every situation.
First down now, ball at the 39-yard line. Mayfield to throw again. Finds his target, Allen. And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for in first down. Textbook. It sets up second and very manageable, and then creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
He'll get this complete to Chubb. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
At that down and distance, this group was pretty confident a screen would get him enough yards for the first, and it did. And so long as it keeps working like that, I bet you it'll be a go-to play for them when they need it the next time.
And that one's going to hit the turf.
There's the importance of staying in phase as a defender. He was all over him in coverage, and that really did help force the incompletion.
Throwing again on 2nd and 10, Mayfield. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. They need some extra time to think over 3rd and long. We've got a timeout. Baker throwing again. No better luck than the last play, Brock, as he just has to get rid of it.
So often, so many of these games in the NFL, well, they come down to a play or two, and 3rd downs are critical. Whether it's in a close game or already out of hand, their coach wants to see them convert those.
Desperation time here on 4th. That's cut beyond the marker. One of their best play calls of this game, Brock. Nets them 17 yards on 4th down and gets them the first.
They've run this 12-yard out route, Kate, at the combine, well, all the way back to last century when I had to throw it. In this throw, this is a big boy throw. This is a differentiator. Can you make that deep out throw on time, on rhythm, and accurately? Well, that was teaching tape right there.
Off the play fake. Here's Mayfield. He throws a bullet deep to the right side.
How many times do defenders hear from their coaches, read and react, read and react? You got to read where the quarterback's eyes are going, and then more importantly, you got to react as he begins to throw and knock that ball away.
They send Jones left. And he's brought down after taking this to the 26. They get about 4 there, need a little more than that now on 3rd and 6. Running right with Chubb. And he's stopped. Now we'll wait to hear what this flag is all about. Well, partner, they say there's holding on every play. You just got to look for it, right? That time, though, we did not have to look too hard. Penalty not helping their cause for this 3rd down. From the gun, Mayfield. Fits it through the middle. And he's brought down at the 17-yard line. So 3rd and 16, no problem for them as they get the first.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
Chubb here on 1st down. And they try to power it forward, but only a couple of yards there. Eight yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down. Staying on the ground here with Chubb. And he crosses out of bounds, so now we're going to learn who the penalty flag is on.
Holding offense.
A game they were pretty happy with goes away via the penalty. And now we're going to wait to see how they respond. Here we go, 2nd and very long. Hauled in by Rice.
Boy, they sure found the right route at the right time to hit the soft spot in that coverage. And that slant, it goes for big yardage.
We've reached the 2-minute warning from Cincy. Raiders trying to do some window dressing. 3rd and 6 for them to figure out now. Throwing from the gun. Looking end zone, but touchdown denied. Knocked away, incomplete.
You know, that is so hard to do. That's called body control. Great positioning to swat the ball away, not go through the receiver, no penalty flag. He's got the body control and, more importantly, the timing to knock that ball away. So many of these players on the field, Kate, they just strive for consistency, but not the kickers. They strive for perfection, and so far, he's just that.
The Raiders kicking team is out there, and they'll boot this away. On the return, here's Jones. And a decent return ends as they bring him down inside the 30. Cincinnati just about set for its next offensive possession. And taking a look at these highlights, Brock, just a reminder of the type of game that they have had throwing the football. It really has been the key to their success.
Yeah, they've just not only stayed on schedule here, Kate. Man, they've made some music, right? Great rhythm.
Yeah.
Not just ahead of schedule, but huge plays have followed. We've seen a lot of different looks and wrinkles throughout this performance, and it's been a joy to watch.
They'll begin with a run by Mixon. And the plunge up the gut yields nothing there. No gain there that time, and it's 2nd and 10.
Up 2nd and 10 at the 28-yard line.
Keeping it with Mixon. And again, they'll get there to meet him at the line and take him down.
Even in this spot, because that was an easy.
And before that return amounts to much, they bring him down. So in the jungle, the Bengals take the win. And just a week after being soundly defeated, they're back out there playing a much better brand of football. Short memories prevail, Brock, as they move past that loss and get back to some winning football. So for Brock Ewart, our incredible crew, everybody here at EA Sports, I'm Kate Scott signing off. We'll see you next time. The Bengals emerge as winners as we say so long from Cincinnati.